Hello, welcome back to another episode of Camp Half-Blood Minecraft build. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Yeah, let's get into the build. First off, what I want to address is I'm using a new texture pack now. If you couldn't tell, this isn't Minecraft. This diamond sword does not look like this. It looks awesome. The hilt is kind of small though, but it's awesome. Just want to show you guys that. So, last episode, we explored Hephaestus' cabin, which is very loud. Or we built Hephaestus' cabin. Yeah, everything's still doing its thing. If it starts lagging a lot, then I'll turn off all the redstone stuff. But, that's about it. The other thing is I added basketball courts here and on the other side of the side of the cabins. It does look quite small, but we make do with what we got. So today I want to focus on building Apollo's cabin. So I'm going to pull up the description of it. You guys are just going to look at the game, I guess. So the description reads from the wiki. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary cabin, but when hit by sunlight, it looks like it's made of solid gold. That's my first challenge there. Of course, we can't make something glow besides using lanterns and lights and such. For example, goodness me, where is it? There it is. I'm not used to the texture pack. It looks like a mob spawner. Right? Oh, lag. Oh, it's like an orange. That's interesting. I haven't seen any of the glowstone. Ooh, that looks very nice compared to vanilla. Yeah, oh, I like the saplings. They look like actual trees. Interesting. Of course we have gold, which, I say looks pretty nice. Hold on, I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. But if I were to enchant something, I don't care. Projectile protection, sure. With gold, it glows. It doesn't glow when I put it down. Come on, I want it to glow. That would look so cool for the build, because it would actually be glowing. Alright. Okay, besides that, gloom so much it's difficult to look at. Inside there are bunk beds on either side, so we know it is a rectangular build, so probably something similar to Hephaestus' cabin. There are bunk beds on either side with a cot in the middle. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like a portable bed, like a bed for a tent, like a pull-out. Well, not really a pull-out bed. It's like a on stilts. You'll see it when I make it. In the middle of the cabin for the injured, rough cedar. Cedar is a type of tree. Cedar beams rib the ceiling, and the white plaster walls are bare except for a few hooks for coats and weapons. It smells of clean linen and dry sage. Modest by Apollo, decoration of some flower pots on the windowsill. So there are windowsills on this, filled with cheerful yellow blooms from the island of Delos. Delos, the only grow in and around the cabin. Okay. Will has a bookshelf where to keep reference material about his father Apollo to show new campers. Okay. And one of the flower pots is filled with a red and purple. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It's a hyacinths. It's a type of flower. And on the other page, it reads interior. Okay, this is basically just interior. Okay. Alright, so we got a description. A lot for the inside, which is great. However, I'll follow. I'm going to look up an image on the outside, because hopefully there are pictures for the outside of the cabin. Okay, there is. Okay, this is great. Oh, it just looks like it's made of gold. I'll do... Okay, this is a good reference though. It's rating. Oh, the rain looks teal. By the way, right now, there's no building thing because I took it out. Because apparently it messed with all of my paintings and item frames. Like there are no item frames and paintings anywhere. They're all gone. So something happened, so I'm not gonna use that anymore. Unless I've made like big builds. For the Coliseum, I'm gonna bring it back whenever I make that. The training arena maybe. For now I don't think we need to. So cider, I'm gonna use spruce log. That's like the nearest thing. It's also a pine tree. I feel like that would work as like the ribbon and stuff. But the challenging part is what color. So obviously gold, but I don't want to build with gold. There's glowstone, but glowing. There's yellow concrete. Oh, this horn. This dies, right? Does it not? Wait. Does it not die? I don't know this about coral. Shut up. Oh no, it dies. Well. Alright, so I found a like way better blueprint for this, and I'll leave a link in the description for it. It's on Pinterest. I don't know if there are other plans like this on Pinterest, but I'll take some inspiration from this because this is actually quite unique and I like it. So here we have the blocks that I'm thinking of using. We have sandstone, which is a nice tan yellow color, but not as yellow, so I find that like, oh, I like it. There's a lot of variety with sandstone. We have yellow concrete, which is very yellow. Gold, which looks nice, except, I mean, the texture looks way better than like vanilla, in my opinion. Glowstone. Of course, we're gonna probably use this for lighting and stuff. We have sponge, which doesn't look like sponge here. If we were to revert back to vanilla, show you guys. I just want to show you, like, it would not look good if I built this in sponge. But it looks weird. Like, this looks like butter, like really shiny, oily butter. Definitely I'm building this for sure now. For revert back, there's up endstone, which is very similar to sandstone, so I feel like we can use both. So there's like a brick variety of this, and then we have honeycomb, which would work as like a goldish color. But time to go back to resource pack because I find this hilarious. I was looking through. I was in the search item inventory, and I looked at the pufferfish. Oh my god, look at it. It reminds me a lot of the Scream painting. Like the person who has like his hands on his cheeks and is screaming on the bridge. That painting. I think it's called The Scream or The Agony. I don't know. I saw like a post by someone where it's like the bottom half of the painting, it's him getting bit in the balls by a dog. That was funny. I thought I'd share. But yeah, I want to base some of this on this actual thing here. So I'm gonna need stairs. I just got rid of my honeycomb, didn't I? Oh well. So stair. The lightest color wood is birch, so I'm gonna use birch as a nice basis for this too. The elytra looks like butterfly wings. I'm a pretty little butterfly. Butterfly. Yeah. Yeah, and sorry, I'm weird. Birch. So, won't be needing that anymore. Like 2 steps up is good. And then I'm gonna fill in this just because. Like that, and then I'm gonna come out here. Fence. I'm quite on the fence with this. Stupid pun. I didn't even get the fence. Is that what I get? Is that what happens if I make... Where'd it... Okay, I must be freaking out or something. Okay. Oh my goodness. Every time I say okay, like multiple times, my old roommate, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, sorry. Wait, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 from here, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. My old roommate. We'll leave him unnamed right now. Let's call him Thomas. It's quite similar to his actual name. Actually, no, this should be longer. He is a massive fan of James Gordon. No, he's not. Tyler, the Creator. If you're unaware, he is like a rapper. I hope you know what I'm talking about. He's a rapper. Yeah, I think he won a Grammy or something. This 2019 he won a Grammy, and Billie Eilish won like how many? God, who knows? He's a massive fan of Tyler the Creator. He's got like, I think it's Flower Boy is that album, where it's like Tyler on a like a driveway with like bees, like a mountain with flowers and stuff and bees. Gosh, I'm probably like saying everything wrong, but there's a song, I don't know what song it is, but like in the song he goes like okay. I swear I forgot copyright for saying that. It's like, it's kind of something else because he says okay, but it's not singing. It sounds like me exactly doing like that. And if I get copyrighted for that, I would think that's really dumb, and YouTube needs to rework copyright system because I'm not singing the song, I'm just referencing it, which is dumb. I miss having the Maker's Wand thing already. Goodness me. So the patio on the map, it kind of wraps around but not really, so I'm just gonna do that. So the patio will end about here. Again, whoever, like the main thing, I'm gonna leave like a description thing. Leave the link in the description. So if you want to go check out the blueprint for that as well, or like the floor plan, not the blueprint, be my guest. Sharing is caring, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Also, I really want to quote unquote shout out someone, two people that commented, and I really appreciate you guys. You know, here's one person who says, wow, really good content. And I just want to say, random stranger, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Because, you know, I don't think anyone's watching. Or at least they only watch like 1 minute of my videos and they're like, poor audio quality. So, it's gonna boop right on out of there. Which is understandable. I get it. If I don't get to turn up the volume super high. I feel like it's kind of my fault. I'm kind of a soft talker when I talk anyways, like with other people. And Yeah, that's my bad. Now I swear if bats like end up somehow under here, like how? My mom is coughing up a storm downstairs. Yes, I don't have my own home, okay? Jeez. I'm still in college technically. You know what I hate is like some people, like especially those like bratty stupid YouTubers. I'm refraining from cussing because I don't want to. They're always like, "Wow, I got a new, god damn, like a Lamborghini or some stupid thing," and everyone's just like, "Great, you know, who cares?" And then they're posting and stuff, and it's so annoying because that's what kids watch these days. You know, I don't know. I really dislike them, and it's just their content is like so like blatantly aimed towards children, and like they sell them like these like fake things, especially like Jake Paul, his money making scheme. I remember that was funny. It did not work at all for him, and I thought that was hilarious. But it's just annoying. I feel like during these builds I just go on rants, but you guys listen sometimes, and that's cool. That's pretty cool of you guys. Okay, so I think the walls of the house would start here. Again, it's not going to be this tall. I'm going to make it taller. Don't worry. If you're like, gee, this is a small ass cabin. Nah. It ain't. It ain't. Got here. Come around here. Boom. Yeah, okay. This is kind of making the shape of that build. Kind of slightly, maybe. Maybe not. But oh yeah, I think it's coming together. I got the basic floor plan. This luckily does not have a basement with a bunch of pistons. Jokes to the other cabins. But yeah. You know, while I'm building, you know, maybe tell me in the comments if you feel like commenting this video. What cabin are you in? Like, I'm pretty sure there's somewhere out there someone's made a Rick Riordan quiz, like, which Greek god are you? Or something like that. So, like, there's probably, like, a which who's your godly parent, like, demigod-wise. So I'd be curious to find out, like, who's your godly parent? Or maybe you could take the test, you're like, oh, it's Hephaestus, but you don't, like, relate to him on, like, a real level. Maybe you're like, I relate to, you know, Athena more, or something. I don't know. I do want to tell you guys a story about Apollo, and I think it's pretty funny. It involves Cupid as well. Go check out John Solo's video for I'll leave a link in the description for his Eros video, or Cupid video. Basically, we all know Cupid as the little pudgy baby with the bow that makes people fall in love or hate each other. That's a thing. He has two arrows, a golden arrow, I want to say, probably the love arrow or the heart arrow, as people depict it these days, and a lead arrow, which what we tell is the opposite effect of the love arrow. So you shoot you with the love arrow, he can make you fall in love with anybody, and if he shoots you with the lead arrow, he can make you despise anybody. So he probably shot me with the lead arrow and then said, you're gonna hate Jake Paul because, you know, I really don't know why. I just don't like him as a person. I guess. Just kind of a dick. Well, we gotta keep it friendly because YouTube's gonna get my ass. for that. Just kidding, I can't even monetize. Also, did you know you have to have 1,000 subscribers to monetize? Like, I didn't know that. Because, like, back in the day, 2014, 2015, my old YouTube channel, which is HStringYT, you can't find it anymore because I deleted it. I had like 50, I had like 20 something, like, currently. And then, like, I didn't post for like 2 years or so, and I just got a bunch of subscribers. And I remember I used to monetize my videos, and I guess they changed everything, where now you're like, now you have to be able to balance plates on your head while singing the national anthem while spinning them in order to be monetized, which is not true. You don't have to do that. Singing the national anthem backwards. No, you don't have to do that to be monetized. Monetized, you just need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 total minutes watched. Which, if you think about it, is not that much compared to like some other big name YouTubers. Right, it's 3. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to the Eros story with Apollo. Basically, Apollo made fun of Eros. He's like, haha, didn't make fun. He's like, I'm the superior archer. Because as a god, you know, what else are you going to brag about? You're going to brag to humans like, I'm a better archer than you. You're like, yeah, because we pray to you when we shoot things, you know, or Artemis. But basically, I guess Eros had enough of Apollo's shenanigans. Again, censoring myself. So he decided, I'm gonna make you fall in love with a person you cannot have. Alright, or he's gonna make him fall in love with somebody, but then make that person despise him. And I believe that person's name was Psyche. Goodness me, I forgot who it was. Maybe it was Psyche. I might be right on this and I'm doubting myself. Again, watch John Solo's video. He does a way better explanation of this. I'm so confused right now. What did I just do? Oh boy, this is why I shouldn't be talking and building at the same time. In case you're wondering why I'm silent for a lot of my videos, that's why. I'm like figuring out, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Okay, so there's gonna be a wall here, which means this needs to be like that. There we go, okay. So, wall here, wall. Make it 2x2. Where's the wall? Here it is. Is this space too small? Or the... Okay, yeah, I'm changing it. No. Normally when I build things, I kind of imagine what I want in my head. This is whack. So I'm gonna have to redo a lot of this. So there's kind of a wall here instead. So this window is cut down. So then it'd be like that. Or like that. I like the glass in the middle. No, let's do this. I feel like I want to cut back to when I have a basic plan of what the house will look like, because this is going to take forever. Alright, so we're back. I've built the majority of Apollo's cabin, so this is the main cabin part of the building. Get the balcony coming around. And I went to the Pinterest link to like get a better look at it. And there's more. They have one for Aphrodite's cabin, which I saw like immediately like on the thing. So maybe this might be a new way of me getting some sources besides just maybe taking in someone else's ideas as well into consideration to make these. Because I feel like that would help a lot too in some cases. So that's that. So it says it has this ribbed around, so imagine like maybe like in some areas it would just have the logs up like so. I'm unsure if the tree that they use here is like sacred to Apollo. I'm pretty sure it is. I would assume it's sacred to him. And then I'll have it with the cross like this, which I think it actually makes a pretty good aesthetic. Maybe along this wall too. It looks nice. Kind of like framing. It's like a framing tool. Ah, yeah, I've never built like this before. So, quite unique. Walk in. That's pretty nice actually. I'll do it for here. Obviously not being able to do much here due to the windows. But I can still reach it up for like so. If you're wondering, this is like where the tables are gonna be. I have like a bookshelf here. So same deal here, I need to get the beds. Bed here, 2 spaces, 1 spaces, 2 spaces. Oh, perfect. And bed here. I guess their chests could be placed here. Ooh, this is actually a problem for the chests. Oh, not S's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 beds. So like 2 could be here for these 2. We could have something along the lines of here, like that. Get into bed. Yeah, it should be fine. And for these, I can imagine just here. But again, that's cut for space. Imagine it being fine. I feel like that's okay. I'll just do that. So we gotta do this here too, I just realized. Oh boy. Okay. So along this wall, I'm gonna do that. The half slab. And a chest on top. Alright. Oof. Apologies. For them, I could have it here. Here. And then for these guys, I'll just have the same thing. Overall, I think it's pretty nice. Pretty good. I'll come back and do the tables later. You can have the table here. But the chest there, not the table. This is the counselor's room. So they do have a bookshelf. As read before, and I like the looks of these bookshelves. Boy, they're nice. I feel like that'd be good. They would have a table, a double chest, or chest here, and then a table, and a rug maybe. Okay, now this is like the living area. Apollo kids probably have some nice chairs here. And they did say they did have like hooks and such, like explicitly stated. So I'll add those. Okay, now light source. Oh, what does this look? This looks like a. Oh, that's. Oh, we could use this. That looks nice. That looks really nice. Oh, what does the hopper look like here? Oh, that's nice. Okay. What was I gonna do? Light source, right? Lanterns are one thing, but maybe lamps. In this case, have a lamp here. Have a lamp here. Because we're gonna have a pointed-esque roof. Right, so it's gonna be fine having a redstone torch power this like that? No, it won't. Okay, it needs to be a block. Block. Or I could do lever. I'll just do lever. Boop. Right. I keep thinking they look off, but they're on. Okay. Okay, these are on. So that means I need these ones here. Ones here. Yeah. Look at the sun. The sun looks cool. You know that sun in the Disney movie? Or Rapunzel? Or no, Tangled. That's like one of my favorite Disney princess movies. It's a good movie. I certainly like it more than like Frozen, for sure. Like Flynn Rider or Eugene Fitzherbert as a character, I feel like he's pretty cool. Pretty cool as a character. Okay, here. I feel like we could have the beam go across. Yeah, beam going across, that's good. And then the middle of the room would be here. Like having light like this. Okay, that's enough. Okay then. Gotta find the middle of this room. Oh, which is here. Not technically the middle though. Oh, this middle would be like that. Yeah, I'd rather have it here than somewhere else. Boom, boom. Okay. No. This is like the test. I'm gonna see if it really lights up the place. Okay, I feel like we need to take out lamps here. So it's by 2, so the lamps will be here. Well, that means we're gonna have the problem over there too. In the other room. Okay. How to solve this problem? By going out. Okay. That was slightly embarrassing. I need 1. I keep thinking of 2. All right. Okay. It's all lit up in here. There we go. So everything is lit. Cool. Now all we gotta do is finish the top, and then we're all done. So basically what I'm gonna do is this. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it around and we'll cut back to when that's done, because it's gonna take a bit. Alright, so I finished the roof, which basically is just a stair kind of thing. It's pretty vanilla when it comes to roofs. Nothing too fancy. As I came out, I realized this doesn't really scream Apollo, you know. I remember when I first built this in Pocket Edition, when I used to make like tiny tiny compared to this. This is huge. Like my Camp Half-Bloods back in the day, the paths wouldn't be this big. They would probably be like 3 blocks. That's it. This is the path. None of that. And the cabin sizes would probably be like the size of this field, this court. Each cabin about the same size. Maybe Zeus is slightly larger, the size of that, maybe smaller. But I'm quite proud of it. You know, I used birch, thinking it'd be like a lighter color. It does look like a lighter color, but if it feels bland. You know, I normally would have made this out of gold, like, you know, shimmers and stuff. But like, obviously that looks weird. Like, no one builds with gold. Maybe me as like a preteen who's just reading Rick Riordan books and, you know, recreating the houses, maybe. But now, like, this is weird. I remember I made the cabin like a circle, I guess, in the shape of the sun. And I remember I made the Artemis cabin, like a crescent shape, like a moon. I don't know, the moon is round too. It's not always a crescent, I guess. I don't know. This really looks very similar to Dionysus' cabin. Dionysus? Because this is also made of birch. But it does use jungle and vines. Purple stained glass. Ooh, should I give it yellow glass? Like the sun? You know what? I'll be back and after I made a judgment call on that. Alright, I gotta say I do like it. I like it. It looks like it like from if you walk along here, like that pops out. Like the cabin itself doesn't, but like the glass. If I were to say walk from here, like the glass is yellow and it pops. I really like it. I think that was a good call. That was a Yeah, I like this. I'm really glad I tried out. This is amazing. Normally, when I play in survival, I dislike stained glass. It's just not something I enjoy looking at. It just looks weird to me, I guess. It's not my kind of thing. Now, I thought about this and I thought maybe this could work, but I'm pretty sure it won't. Oh my god, the wooden sword looks like trash. Yeah, it won't. But even if it did, it would probably disappear. I don't know what happened, but it did. And also, look, the hearth is right in front of Apollo cabin. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, thank you. Comment down stuff, you know, like what's your Greek god parent, if you have one. Whoops. That's not supposed to happen. But yeah. Subscribe to keep up to date with this. I'm posting these daily, there's gonna be a new one every day. So I don't know how long this series is gonna last. After this one, maybe a new series. You guys tell me. But other than that, really appreciate you guys watching as always. Watch my other videos. Yeah, that'd be cool. So there's some videos. There's a playlist for the other Camp Half-Blood videos and the previous video somewhere on the screen. And also subscribe to keep up to date, because why not? You got nothing else to do, watch my videos. You're in quarantine. This is all you got. Sure, there's other better YouTubers, but I'm here too. Show me some love, and see you guys later. Bye.